Please. That was the best advice anyone could tell me. So, for all you future entrepreneurs, small business owners, do not give up. Do not give up. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are doing a get to know me, get ready with me for a date video. My outfit's all picked up and everything, and I have my vision of what kind of makeup I want to do, so I am super excited. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of those who participated in my Facebook and Instagram post. Thank you so much for dropping down your questions for this video. You guys wrote some really good questions in my comments, and I appreciate that so much. You guys asked me very detailed and juicy questions that I am ready to answer. Your girl has a date. It's been a minute since I've been out there. You know, your girl is out there now. I'm trying to find my husband. So I know this is so different. I've never done this kind of video before, so this will be interesting. I'm super excited for my date, and I'm also excited because you guys get to know just a little bit more about me. So I'm gonna chat and I'm gonna try and do my makeup as fast as I can because I'm on the time limit. You know, I'm never on time for anything. That's my truth, see? You already know one new thing about me already. But before we get to that, Dossier gifted me with one of their fragrances. They gifted me with Fruity Jasmine. It's their version of the fragrance by Dior called Adore, which is like $105, so I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys got me smelling right for this date, okay? Help me catch my new boo. Okay, so the first thing I do see is a little postcard, and on the back it has details about the fragrance. So on the box itself it says iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. Okay, and then here is Fruity Jasmine. This is 1.7 ounces that they sent me, so this is a big boy. This should last a while. Okay, Dossier, I see you. So even on the bottle, they do give the same description for the fragrance. Okay, so Fruity Jasmine is supposed to be a fruity floral fragrance. Those kind of fragrances are my top favorite to buy, so I should like this one. So initially, when you first spray it, you're supposed to smell mandarin, green leaves, and sweet pea. I love sweet pea. I know everybody owns that sweet pea lotion from Bath and Body Works. I have one in my purse right now. I love the smell of sweet pea, so that's already a point. And then slowly as it evaporates, you'll begin to smell jasmine, ylang ylang, champaca, and peach, which I know jasmine and peach smell wonderful, okay? Ylang ylang and champaca I'm not really familiar with, so I'm definitely interested in how this fragrance is going to smell all together. And then eventually you will have this long-lasting smell of sandalwood, plum, and musk. This baby should smell wonderful. Other fun facts about this fragrance before I sample it. It is vegan and cruelty free. It is paraben free and phthalate free. It is colorant free and UV filter free. And then finally, it is crafted in France. So let's see how this baby smells. Ooh, the cap is a magnet. Another fun fact about this fragrance. First, I'm going to spray this on my wrist and then we will go from there. Oh, this smells good. Wait a minute. Oh, this smells just like the original. This smells very close to it. Oh yeah, this stuff is some. We're gonna go ahead and put this all over. You know, I'm not wearing this to my date. Okay, well, at least that lingering, long-lasting smell can kick in, you know? Definitely going to add some more of this when I put my actual outfit on, okay? I'm going to be doused in this. Like, this stuff smells good. What? This is going everywhere, okay? Thank you, Dossier. You guys are about to help me attract the whole husband, okay? And I'm ready. Definitely check the description box to get you one of these fragrance or any one of their other fragrance. There's a coupon, so go ahead, get your new fragrance and use your coupon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready for this date because your girl is technically running late already. I just can't help it. Okay, so let's start off with a question. First question is actually from me. What's my name? In my videos, I know I go straight to business. Hey guys, here's the product. Let's talk about it. Here's my rating. Done. But if you must know, my name is Alyssa. Nice to meet you. My family calls me Alisa because they speak French. So if you call me Alisa or Alyssa, I will answer to both. I know I probably don't look like an Alyssa, but yes, that is my name. Okay, let's put on some makeup. First, I'm going to prime my face. This is Time Bomb Face Primer by The Balm. This primer right here is good stuff, okay? I was not expecting this to be a good primer. And then also I'm adding just a little bit of maracuja oil because I'm going to use a lot of powder in this video. I want a flawless face, but it doesn't have to be dry. You know, sometimes my face gets dry. Just a little bit. Grabbing a foundation brush to go ahead and smooth that throughout my face. Okay, so the next question is by K Smooth Review, and that is, where are you from? So originally I am from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised, and then I went to college in the South, graduated, came back to New York, and then that will lead into the next question from Maryland 2005, which is where you located. Right now I am located back in New York. If you see me in the city, say hi, okay? We are all primed up. I just wanted to go ahead and prime my face because it's a little hot, you know. You guys know I like to do my eyes first. Now I'm going to prime my eyes with my favorite primer by P.louise. This is Rumor number 5. I prefer to use Rumor number 6, but today we are using Rumor number 5. Rumor number 5 is lighter than Rumor number 6, and the colors that I'm going to use are brown, and I want this lighter brown color. Let me zoom in for you guys because you might want to actually recreate this look. So, for my eyes, I'm using the Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis palette. This beauty right here, I've used her a handful of times and I love this palette. I just love Morphe. Somebody sent Morphe an email to sponsor me because the amount of stuff that I bought from them is crazy. It's crazy how we haven't collabed. That would be my ultimate dream, to have a collaboration with Morphe. But oh my goodness, look at the colors in this palette. Absolutely stunning, right? So first I'm taking this shade right here called Sandbar. That's going to be, oh, hello. That's going to be my transition shade. You guys have no idea. Recording is hard. Just one day, just for fun, get your phone and try to record and you will definitely see it is hard work to record and then to turn around and edit. It's a lot of work. And I actually use a camera, so I can't see part of my mirror display. But anyways, we are using Sandbar as a transition shade. This color is absolutely beautiful. I love this color. It's a really pretty brown. So that's going all in the crease, above the crease, a little bit below the crease, just that general crease area. But not specifically the crease. We want above the crease because I want to see this color just a little bit in my eye makeup look. This is the other reason why I love Morphe with P.louise. Like, their products just melt together and you don't even need a lot of product. I only dipped in that shade one time, and that was from me trying to show you guys which color I'm using. But I'm blending it really nice together because, you know, the primer is tinted, but we want Sandbar to stand out. And I also take a long time to blend. Blending is key, you know? You have to blend or else it won't look right. You don't want to look crazy. But this look I'm creating is very simple. Simple glam. Okay, let's do the other eye. And then I can ask the next question. Yeah, I'm trying to focus. Normally when I do makeup videos, I have music playing and I do a voiceover, as you guys know. So it's weird not listening to music right now, but I like trying new things. This is different. So maybe this will open me up to do more talk throughs, you know? I mean, I do my lives, you know. Last summer I was doing a lot of lives, so that was fun. We'll have to do those again. Okay, that's on to my likings. It's okay, I got it a little bit past my eye. It will get cleaned up. Kind of rushing a little bit because, again, I'm late. So other side, other side. This color is beautiful. Okay, perfecto. Next question. Oh, this one is a juicy one. First question is, what is your Enneagram? An Enneagram is basically a personality chart. So I will show the chart on the screen. When I look at the chart, I'm literally all of them. Like, I see characteristics of myself in every category. So yes, I am a reformer, I'm a helper, I'm an achiever, I'm an individualist, I'm an investigator, I'm a loyalist, I'm a challenger, I'm an enthusiast. Like, I hit all 9 of them. I'm a very particular person, so I don't miss a beat. Normally when something happens, people reach out to me to figure out what happened, how to fix it, you know, so I will help them in that way and then figure out how to resolve it. There's so many little aspects to me that I feel like I could say that I'm in the middle. This chart is also divided in 3. So basically 8, 9, and 1 would be considered someone who goes with their gut or instinct. 2, 3, 4 is someone who would follow their heart or go by how they feel. And then you have 5, 6, 7, which is someone who leads with their head or they go by whatever they are thinking. With that being said, if I had to pinpoint and place myself somewhere on this chart, I would say I would be in between heart and head, smack in the middle. There are things that I do that I am driven by emotion or feeling, but there's also things that I'm like, let's be logical here. Let's do what makes sense. So I would say I'm in the middle of those 2. So that's a good question. Okay, next question from them. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I would say chicken pad see ew, which is a Thai dish. It has chicken, it has vegetables, it has a sweet soy sauce, at least I think it's a sweet soy sauce, and it has flat noodles. So that is my ultimate favorite thing to eat. I love pasta and I love sweet stuff and I love chicken and I love my vegetables. So that, I think, would be the one thing that I probably would eat for the rest of my life. I love that dish. Like, that is my treat dish. If I am feeling down or I need some comfort food, that is exactly what I go eat. I go to any Thai restaurant and I order that specific dish. Okay, so the next shade we are using from this palette is right here and it's called Shady Spot. This we are going to put in our crease, our V area. So their last question is sunset or sunrises. Definitely sunsets for me. Although they are equally beautiful to sunrises, I just feel like sunsets are my thing. It's the end of the day, it's cooling down, settling down. It's just a good vibe opposed to wake up, the sun is up and, you know, hello. I'm not a morning person. So that probably contributes to why I prefer sunsets, okay? So let's go ahead and put this in our crease. Look at that, just absolutely beautiful. Definitely don't go too crazy with this color because it is pigmented, as you see. It will bring your eyelids to a more chocolate color. So don't use too much. Start with a little bit and build up to your likings. That's what I always do. But we're blending this in our crease only. So we're going to use just one more coat, just a little bit, just tap and blend that in. And then we're gonna do the other side. Don't want to mess this up because this is like deep chocolate, you know. You put too much and it might look like I have a black eye. We are not trying to accomplish a black eye for this evening, okay? And just like the other side, do just a tap to darken it up a little bit. Okay, looks good. Now I'm gonna go back with the other brush to blend out any harsh edges between the two. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. Beautiful, I'm loving it. Now I'm going to get into the influencer and then business questions that you guys had for me. Here's a question from Natural Supplements. I think they meant to ask, what are your can't live without holy grail wellness products? Now, as far as wellness, there are only 2 products that I actually take, and they are vitamins. One is my daily vitamins. You know, I gotta stay healthy, gotta stay strong, try not to get sick, you know. And then the other item is basically for hair. My hair, skin, and nail vitamins, biotin. So those are my 2 wellness products that I take. One is more of wellness and one is a supplement, but they're both vitamins and I take them every day. You have biotin in your food anyway, but I take extra biotin to help with my hair grow, help my skin be good, and my nails to grow, because my nails don't grow for nothing. I don't know what's wrong with my nails, but they just don't grow. I was not blessed with that characteristic. Other women in my family have been blessed, but it skipped over me. So maybe my kids will have nice, pretty, long, thick nails, but I don't, it just doesn't happen for me. Your girl take her vitamins, okay? So the next color I'm going to apply on my lids is right above that brown color and right below the transition shade. And that is Go Barefoot, which is right here. This is going to be my lid color. This is going to be my pop, my shimmer. So I'm just putting this on my lid, just packing it on. I love gold. Gold is my second favorite color. Look at that, that is just absolutely stunning. And then I'm going to taper that out over here. See, this look is very simple. Just 3 shades. And then we're going to line, and then we're going to lash. Okay, so the next question is by Star Tracy, and they wrote, "Oh, how fun. I want to know the story behind your name, Slade Secrets. It's terrific and holds multiple layers of meanings. What drew you to it?" Okay, so long story short, because it is indeed a long story, I basically wrote a list of unique brand names for me to start off with, and it came down to 3 names. Out of those 3, Slade Secrets was me. You know, it was screaming, this is the one. You know, it's unique, it was unclaimed, so it was basically perfect, you know, especially if I felt like it kind of resembles me. Because me, I'm the kind of person, I love to slay, you know. I would go out before COVID, right? Dressed to impress, makeup always done, hair and nails, all that good stuff. So your girl would slay, and then, you know, this head right here, you know, this big head, right, that I'm always talking about in all of my videos, is not just big for any reason. You know, this big head with big hair under, you know, the wigs that I wear is full of knowledge. It's full of information, and it's full of secrets. So there you have it. I found a bunch of descriptive words that I felt that were me, and I put them together and I created my brand name. So that's how she was born. So thank you for that. It kind of took me back, you know, into that moment when I initially created that name. So that was a really good question. See, what I really like about these eyeshadows is that they are super pigmented. Like, I didn't have to use concealer. I could probably use concealer or a base to make the color pop out more, but it's not needed. You can see the color, you know? The eyeshadow is coming through like Morphe always does. Morphe always comes through. And that's why I rock with them. That's why I own so many of their palettes. And then in a lot of my videos, I use a lot of their products. Put a little bit more on this eye. We need it to pop a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Pop. Since we're not adding shimmer today, it's gonna be an odd day, right? There's no shimmer on my eyelids. So weird. You guys know I always have to have my glitter and my shimmer. Taper this side off. Beautiful. So now we are going to take Shady Spot and just add it to the V. Blend it. And then same for the other side. And I know when you see me blending out my outer V, I'll pack it on and then I'll do my circles and then I'll do my windshield wipers, my mini windshield wipers. Just whatever you can do to blend out the color and tone it down a little bit. That's just how I do things, you know. Everybody has their own way of doing things. And this is how I do it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now we are going to line our eyes and go to the next question. Okay, next question is from Navigating Wellness, and they asked 2 questions actually. What is something you learned through Slate Secrets? Or what is the best advice you've ever received? Okay, so to answer the first question, what is something you learned through Slate Secrets? And that is connecting with people is so essential. Like, you would not believe how many new friends I've made on the internet, you know? From either posting a new video, you know, you guys talk to me in the comments, or even on Facebook or Instagram. It's amazing. Like, it's to the point where you guys are sending me messages on my Facebook, you know, we're checking on each other. I have a handful of new friends that I've met on the internet through YouTube, you know, being Slate Secrets, that I keep in contact with. And it's been 2 years and I've never met any of them. It's crazy. And it's also amazing. So definitely connecting with people is so important. You know, they see a new video that I post and they will like it, you know, and I appreciate that so much, you know. Any kind of engagement, you know, definitely making connections. And the thing is, at the end of the day, we need each other to help each other grow. Like, you guys showing me support helps me grow, and vice versa, you know. That is definitely something that I learned. Connecting with people is super essential for someone who is trying to become an influencer, a business owner, whatever it is, you know, you have to connect. You have to network. Okay, so now applying eyeliner. You know, this step, I have to be concentrating, you know. We don't want any crazy little lines. All right, bear with me. Okay, this is the easy part, the filling in. This eyeliner, and then I mess up. Now I gotta make it thicker. Don't you just love when that happens? See, just as soon as I said, here's the easy part, filling it in, and then I messed up. You see how that worked? Woo, look at that. Beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, now let's do the other side. I'm telling you, this step you gotta concentrate. So now I need to make this side even to this side. This is why I like my LA Girl Pro. It comes through for the cleanup, so it looks a lot closer than what I had going on before. Maybe just a little bit thinner. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let me crisp this out a little bit. See, I just showed you how to fix your eyeliner. Didn't even have to make a separate video. That's the best it's gonna get because I will sit here all day trying to make it even. Can't let the OCD take over. We have places to be, people to meet, places to go. Okay? Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. It is what it is. Blend that out. Good thing I already put my primer on. So this will just function as concealing this area. Okay, now it's time for lashes and another question, you guessed it. The next question is from Christy T, and they asked, what are your top 10 must do as an influencer for success? This is a great question. So let's go down the list. Number 1, be consistent. It is super important to be consistent because if you're not consistent, people are going to change their expectations, and that might not be to your favor because they might, unsubscribe or unfollow because they either forgot who you are or they were expecting you to post something and you haven't been consistent, so they kind of lost interest. So definitely number 1, be consistent. Number 2 is have an idea book or a content book. Like I have my idea book and I keep it with me with my planner everywhere I go. So your idea book is super important for success. That's where you write down any ideas that you might come by for your brand, for your platform, The more ideas you have, the better, the more content. That's what you want. You want to have endless content. Number 3, engage with all regardless if it's positive or negative. So with me, I take it all. If I get a negative comment, I turn it into something positive because I kind of think maybe they have a point, or I try to justify it. But definitely, if somebody interacts with you, regardless if it's positive or negative, definitely interact back. Negative comments kind of give me an opportunity to self-reflect, I don't take it personal because at the end of the day, I know who I am and I know who I'm trying to be. So that's all that truly matters as far as me. So I don't allow negative energy to affect my self-esteem and what I'm trying to accomplish here, Stick to the goal, stick to the plan. Don't let no haters hold you back, okay? My favorite thing to say to something that's super duper negative is thank you for your feedback. Ooh, all this talking, I need to drink some water. Number 4, do your research. Oh my goodness, do your research. Do your homework. If you trying something new or trying to elaborate on a topic or whatever it is, just always do your homework. It doesn't matter, just do your homework, okay? Do your homework, do your research. Make sure that you are fully knowledgeable so that you can turn around and educate, At least that's what I do. Number 5, be yourself. You have to be yourself. You can't be nobody but yourself, and that's super important. That should have been number 1, but be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else because they will see through it. And then if you're new to YouTube, it's okay to be shy at first because I was shy at first, and also I was working in corporate America, so I didn't want to offend my job at the time when I first started YouTube. So I was very professional, very formal. I stuck to the subject at hand and I didn't veer off topic. And I did that because I wanted to protect myself just in case if my job didn't like what I was putting out there. I don't work in corporate America anymore. I'm now an essential worker, so I don't have to worry about that too much. My job is crazy, but it's lax though. They're not going to search up my social media. They're not worried about what I'm doing outside of work. They're just more concerned of that, people will come to work because they wear us out so much. It's so much work. It's unbelievable. It's a lot of work. If you are in healthcare, you understand. Number 7, use all social medias. All of it, even the ones unheard of, will only expose me to more people. And that's the goal. You want to share with the world. So why not join another social media platform, join all of them. They're free, free can't hurt nobody, right? Free is my favorite price, you know what I'm saying? For real. And then that leads to my next point. Number 8, Oh man, I'm bugging. See, this is exactly why I write stuff down. Number 1 is be consistent. Number 2, have an idea book or a content book. Number 3, engage back with all regardless if it's positive or negative. Number 4 is do your research, do your homework. Number 5 is be yourself. Number 6 is use all social media platforms. Now number 7 is promote and share. Promote, promote, promote. If you have to pay to promote, go ahead and bite that bullet. Because you are your number 1 fan and you are investing in yourself. Like, this is your dreams. This is your goals. You have to make that happen. So if you have to, you know, spit out a little bit of cash, go ahead and spit out that cash because it'll come right back. Money is meant to be spent, you know? So we can't leave with the money. The money is gonna stay here with the economy. So spend that money if you can, you know, budget for it, because I definitely do budget. I don't go paying for ads and promotions every single day. I ain't got it like that, you know. We not there yet, you know. Maybe someday, for sure someday, but today I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But don't break the bank, okay? Don't do that, you know. We not trying to do that. We trying to maintain, okay? So promote when you can, and then share. Sharing is free. Share with your friends. Tell your friends to share it. Tell your friends to share it with their mom, their dad, their sister, their cousin, their brother, all of that, you know. Share. And that's super essential too, because the more people share, the more popular you might become, and boom, everything will just fall into place, you know. So definitely promote and share. Number 8 is be open to learn so that you can grow, okay? There is so much to learn. Every encounterment, every collaboration, I've learned something. So be open to learning from every event, you know? There's always something to learn from situations. It might be something so small and so subtle, you know. Just be open to learn so that you can grow. Number 9, be open to network, collaborate, and connect, you know, because you can't be shy now. If you see a brand, go ahead, send them an email. The worst that they can say is no. That's what my mom always said to me. The worst that someone can say is no. And I've sent many emails to many different brands that I wanted to work with, and they've told me no. So it happens. For every person that says no, there's going to be somebody who says yes. You ever heard that saying, if somebody tells you no, it's because you asked the wrong person, you know? Somebody is going to say yes, and they will say yes, and you will have that opportunity. So just don't be afraid to put yourself out there, essentially, you know? And then number 10, be unique. Be unique. What makes me unique on my channel is my hair videos. Like, I go into detail. I'm giving you all the information about these wigs. I'm not holding back, okay? So create something that makes you unique on your channel, you know? And the views will come. They will come. Like, one of my hair videos got over 5,000 views in 1 year. Like, that was natural. I did not promote that video. So there was something about my video that was unique, and it gained traction, and I am forever appreciative of that. You know, I look forward to my next video that gained so many views in 1 year, you know? Everything takes time, so in due time. Maybe we should add that as number 11, patience, right? Be patient. Your success will come. Just be consistent in all the other 10 things that I just shared with you. And that is your key to success as an influencer. Those are my must. Okay, next question is from Bing M. How do you conceptualize and find time to plan? Listen, that one is so important to every project, you know? So I have my planner and I have my idea book. So once a week, I sit down and I literally write down everything that I need to do. And then throughout the week, vendors will reach out and I'll add on to the book. Or if I get an idea, I'll add it on to my idea book. And then I'll add it to my planner if I can do it for that week, you know? You have to make time once a week and just list everything out. And then as the week goes by, if things come up, add that so nothing gets lost in the sauce, okay? We don't want to miss any steps. You know, we want all collaborations, all opportunities to be attended to, you know? Like, for example, for my social media posts, I pre-make them in advance and then when I'm on my lunch break, I go ahead and I make that post. I know there's a timer on Facebook and other social medias, but I don't know how I feel about those. I'd rather make a fresh post, you know? So during my lunch, that is the time that I post my post. Sometimes I miss my lunch and sometimes I don't make my post. I have to wait until I get home. It just depends. But most of the time, I post my social media posts at my lunchtime because that is my open time to do anything outside of work, you know? So doing it that way, eventually it becomes a routine. So it's like automatic. You don't even have to think about it. It's like, oh, I have to do this, you know? Even though you have it written down, it's literally, oh, I gotta do this at this time. So you hop on it. So that's how I do things. Hopefully that helps you in one way or another. Okay, so the next question is from Following the Rivera, and they ask, do you diversify your content? My content is all things beauty, so I want to dedicate my content and what I do towards those who are interested in beauty, no matter who you are. My best friend is half Korean, and she let me do her makeup on my channel to support me and what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish, and I appreciate that so much. I will definitely drop that video down in the description so you can watch it because the end result is absolutely stunning. Like, the girl is beautiful. Oh my goodness, she's beautiful without makeup. Love that girl. But anyways, as a makeup artist, I have makeup for everyone of all shades. So at least in my YouTube tutorials, I'm hoping that my tips will help you learn how to do new techniques, new styles of makeup, and then guide you with a lot of products because I do share a lot of different products. So with me applying certain products that are different shades might help guide you to figure out if maybe, for example, if that shade is for you or if that product is for you, or just information, just knowledge. I just want to share with you guys everything that I learned over the years, and I want you to grow and look your best. So we all could be out here acting a fool, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But not really. Now applying some mascara by Uma Beauty. Next question is from Robin G, and they wrote, my question, how did you start your business? With $1 in the dream. Well, maybe a couple of dollars, but basically $1 in the dream. But no, seriously, my mom inspired me and it took off from there. So after that moment of inspiration, I put it in motion. So first, I got my idea book and I started to create my business plan, and from there I came up with my name, and then I started to do my research, and research consisted of following other entrepreneurs and learning from them, you know, shadowing them, assisting them with their business. Right? And these are individuals who had actual physical stores. I was always planning to keep everything electronic and online, but at least knowing how, you know, an actual business works, a business that you can walk in and shop and pick up whatever you want and buy it at the cash register and walk out the door. Doing that helped me learn kind of the basis of, you know, entrepreneur economics, all that stuff, and then, you know, eventually, you know, the internet. But I wanted to do my business online. I didn't want to shop. Maybe someday we'll do a store. I'm not sure, you know, but definitely I wanted mine to be online. But yeah, I followed entrepreneurs. I learned as much as I could from them, and then I did my own research, and then from that point I decided if I wanted to be a sole proprietor, LLC, and then I went ahead and I paid my fees, registered with my city, my state, my county, and the federal government, and from that point that was all she wrote. So it varies from state to state, the requirements, so definitely check with your state that you live in to see what requirements are needed, what fees are needed to be paid, what documents you need in order to become a business. And you might spend a couple $100, so be prepared to invest in that. So definitely save up before you make that move. Definitely plan before you make that move. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row so that it can be a smooth process. You know, that's what I'm saying. Do your homework, do your research. You know, it's very important to do that. But yeah, after everything was approved and paid for, you know, I was up and running. The store was up. You know, I made my website and I was ready to go. You know, I got my inventory. I found my vendors. You know, if you're someone who wants to sell actual merchant, whether you create it, you can create it, whatever it is, you know, get your inventory so that you can make those creations, or find your merchant, you know, your vendor, your wholesaler, buy your products. And because there's many wholesalers out there, and, you know, pick the one who you think will represent what you're trying to accomplish the best. You know, there's so many different vendors to pick from. So pick one and then go from there. And then that was basically it. You know, it was a lot of work and a lot of planning. So I definitely encourage you to start your own business. Starting a business will be one of the most rewarding things that you will ever do. Like, it's a huge accomplishment because it is all you. All your blood, your sweat, your tears, just from your dream, is all you, and you making it happen. So I'm telling you, it's the best feeling ever. And then when you have people buying stuff from you, sharing your products, you know, it's the best feeling in the world to have that support and that success from, you know, the people around you and people who are not so close around you, you know. So that's why networking is important. So that's basically what I did. So do your homework, do your research, plan, make it happen. To summarize, right? But ooh, these lashes and this mascara, oh my goodness, killing it. My lashes look so full. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move on to the face. You know, we started a little bit of the face earlier. Now applying my favorite setting powder by It's Cosmetics. I'm just gonna use the same brush from earlier. Now we can apply foundation. You guys know the routine. Using my favorite foundation, the one and only by Lancome. Of course, all products that I use will be down in the description. Look how beautiful that is. Like, the setting powder with Lancome, it just completely mattifies the foundation. Like, it, oh my goodness. See? A little bit goes a long way. I'm so late right now. My face is not even done. Oh my goodness. I have to do better. I have to. I don't know, like when I'm getting ready, I like to take my time, and you know, I'm a perfectionist, and mostly I like to take my time. So you would think, yeah, starting that dance, but your girl is working. I got stuff to do. There is money to be made. You gotta be understanding. Now I'm starting to skip a couple steps because I'm late. But that's okay, it'll still turn out good. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all good in the neighborhood. Of course, we are using Fenty Beauty. You guys know I am loving Fenty Beauty. I have been a huge new fan of Fenty Beauty's Match Trio Sticks. It's just overall a good product. Like, this is the easiest product that I've ever blended, probably. They're super easy to blend. It doesn't take much to blend out this product at all. And it like melts into my foundation. Like, I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten your hands on one of these sets, because they sell out super fast, go ahead. If you see it, go ahead and get you a set. I bought 3 so that I'm stacked up. Okay, now I'm gonna turn around and set that with my Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm pushing that in. No baking. We will bake later. So I'm pushing this in to set in the concealer. Oh, I'm bugging. I skipped over a question from Navigating Wellness. Okay, their second question was, what is the best advice you've ever received? Now, this is a really good question because last year when COVID took place, right, 2020, financially, I took a loss for my business, right? And I was kind of like a little sad. I was like, dang, I did good the year before, but COVID took place and there was a lot of people scaling back because of the pandemic. A lot of individuals lost their jobs and a lot of unfortunate events happened. So the market essentially crashed, right? And it affected everyone, you know? So kind of was sad about it. And my tax guy, which is crazy, he's the one who kind of basically brought me back up. He said to me, Amazon failed and took loss for 10 years, right? Before they started making a profit. What? You guys have no idea how big that made my head. Like, I was like, oh, it's so good. 1L? Psh, Amazon took 10. And you know how big Amazon empire is? Like, Amazon is making money, you know? I make Amazon money. My content, my videos are based off of Amazon vendors and what is sold on Amazon and what I find on Amazon. So, what? Please. That was the best advice anyone could tell me. So, for all you future entrepreneurs, small business owners, do not give up. Do not give up, because there are large businesses, and I'm sure there's many more who are like Amazon, who were failing for the first 10 years or, you know, first couple of years of business before they actually started to see a profit. So don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. You know, if something doesn't work or something like an event like a pandemic happens, you know, you just have to go through the motion and don't let it hold you back, you know. Plan. Figure out how to, in the future, handle it better, you know, and have a backup plan. But ultimately, don't let it hold you down. Like, you're gonna have losses and you're gonna have wins, okay? So that's with life in general. But for your business, do not give up, young grasshopper. Do not. This is not the end if you take one loss, okay? That was the best advice that anyone has ever given me. It made me so happy and it made me hopeful. He probably didn't realize that those words, him telling me that, my tax guy, the guy who prepares my tax and submits it, he probably didn't realize how much that uplifted me and brought me back to, you can still do this. You can keep going. You know, this is not the end. This is just one, you know, downfall. You know what I mean? Like, that meant everything to me. And that guy is awesome. He's amazing, you know. He really is. Because he didn't have to say that. He didn't have to say that. And he did. So, and that means so much to me. So that is the best advice that I've ever received. Let's do our nose contour. That question was a really good question. Like, I really do hope that that question has inspired someone else. I'm trying to concentrate because this needs to be straight. Don't want a crooked nose now. I gotta concentrate. But yeah, what I was saying was that was a really good question. So for anyone who needed to hear that, there you go. Don't give up. Amazon failed for 10 years, so don't allow a loss from 1 year to bring you down or bring down your confidence. You still got it. It's only the beginning, you know. Sometimes you have to fall a couple of times to, you know, stand back up and, you know, move and be stronger, you know. You get what I'm trying to say. So just don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Now we are going to use this little palette by MORPHE, their 8R palette, to contour my face. I'm using their shade Brightener. Sorry guys, I'm really running late. Using that to snatch up the nose brightener. Fear not, we will tone that down later. Using brightener again to start to warm up the face. And I'm just basically gonna go one by one on the palette. Next we're gonna do bronzer, or I should say bronzer 1, since there's 2 bronzers. This one is more reddish, but it still works. And then now bronzer number 2, just building up that contour essentially. Slim up that chin, okay. And you see my face slowly warming up, And then just a little bit of dab of their contour shade, just in this corner. Just that much, just that little bit. Because that one is deep. And now I'm just, with no extra product, just blending everything together. Now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro to snatch the contour. Even now. It's not normally how I would apply it, but I'm rushing. I am rushing. I gotta get up out of here now. Cutting it close, you know. I gotta figure out how I can get faster. Try to be less of a perfectionist. Yeesh. Okay, so now we're going to bake. Baking with my Beauty Bakery setting powder. Okay, so while we bake, we ask the next question. The next question, excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, but Nabam A. They wrote, I would love to know your advice for the budding small-scale entrepreneurs. This was tying into what I was saying before. Keep going. Something will fail. Stuff have failed for me too. So you have to keep going. Don't allow that to hold you back, you know? It is okay to put something on pause, right? Something that failed essentially, and basically go back to the drawing board, you know? Regroup, you know? Find a way to reform whatever project that failed and figure out what went wrong or how you can do better. Seek for help, seek for advice, do research so that you can learn, you know, so that the next time around when you try it again with your new plan, you're ready to go, you understand what went wrong, and now you can move forward to try it again. But definitely there are a lot of things that I put on pause because they weren't doing so well, but ultimately they are still things that I want. So I'm not giving up on it. I'm keeping it in my back pocket, so when I have more time to dedicate to perfecting it or making it better, I can put all of my energy into that. But I definitely have stuff on pause that are waiting or pending for me to basically recreate, reinvent, or redo essentially, because they didn't do so well. So keep going, okay? Don't stop, keep going, okay? You're gonna have stuff that fail, you're gonna have stuff that succeed and do amazing, so just keep going. Don't stop unless you truly want to stop. If you are stopping, it's because it's something that you want to do. Do what you want to do, okay? And that kind of leads to the next and final question. The final question is from Warren A, and they wrote, what is one advice you always give to people? My favorite thing to say before COVID, and I don't know what it was, one day I just had an epiphany. If it was your last day on earth, right? Could you say that you've done everything that you ever wanted to do, right? If the answer to that question is no, then right now, you plan and you do everything that you want to do, because you never know when it's your last day. Things happen. People get sick, tragedies take place, all this crazy stuff. So I want to be able to say that if today was my last day, I did everything and I tried everything that I wanted to try. I can honestly say that I've been working towards doing everything, and I have been doing everything. So definitely, believe it or not, where that stems off from is from one day I was eating some food, right? And someone said to me, should you be eating that? Because that's not healthy. And I was like, what? If this was my last meal, I don't want to be worried about if it's going to make me fat. That's where that came from. If it was my last meal, could I say that I ate everything that I truly wanted to eat? I know you guys are probably like, this girl, you probably wasn't expecting that. That's where I got that from. But yes, it hit me one day like out of nowhere, like, what? I'm gonna eat whatever my heart desires because I don't know if I'm gonna croak in the next 5 seconds. We don't know. Nobody knows. So, ooh, I almost poked my eye out with these nails. Ooh, let's not do that. Let's not end up in the emergency room before we trying to meet somebody. We trying to meet our future husband. We're not trying to go to emergency room. I mean, I can multitask with other things, but with makeup, I don't know. We're gonna have to work on that. But yeah, those are basically all the questions, and these were really good questions. Like, you guys got me going into details, getting deep, getting personal. This is the most personal I have ever been on my channel. So, and I like it. We should do the questions thing again, definitely. But I'm going to go ahead and finish getting ready. Makeup is coming together, not 100% all the way done. You guys sit back, relax, and watch me slay. But again, you guys, thank you so much for sending these questions in. These were really good questions. Definitely shout out to all of you guys, everyone who participate. You guys are the real MVPs. And if you missed it, we will catch you on the next one. It is all good, okay? Definitely doing this again, okay? All right, let me finish getting ready. Okay guys, this is the final look. I am so late, it's unbelievable. Oh my goodness. I still need to do my hair and put on my clothes. So we still have a little bit more of getting ready to do, but I literally have to run. So this is it. I hope that my questions were helpful. I hope that my questions kind of gave you another viewpoint on how to do things and move forward. You know, if you want to become an influencer, entrepreneur, either way, you can do it. Just make sure you do your homework and get started, basically. Do your research, prepare, plan, get started, just do it. Thank you so much for watching this video and getting to know me. I hope that the questions and answers were helpful, and hopefully that they inspired you to go ahead and start that business, to go ahead and become that influencer. If that's what you want to do it. But that is all for this video. If you have any more questions, definitely drop them down in the comments. I am more than happy to answer any of your questions. But other than that, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more beauty videos. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. Love you all. See you in the next video. Bye.